Welcome back to Coin Explorer, the $505,000 penny, a numismatic mystery. Have you ever looked closely at the loose change sitting in your pocket or tucked away in a dusty glass jar on your dresser? Most people see a penny as nothing more than a fraction of a dollar, a copper-colored disc that often gets left behind at the cash register. But what if I told you that one specific penny from 1966 holds a secret that could potentially change a collector's life forever? We are diving deep into the world of high-stakes coin collecting, where a single gram of metal can be worth more than a luxury mansion or a fleet of supercars. This isn't just about money, it's about the incredible rarity and the unique story behind the 1966 Lincoln Memorial cent that has captured the attention of the world's wealthiest investors. Stick with me until the end, because you'll learn exactly what makes this specific year so legendary in the eyes of the elite. The year 1966 was a transitional era for the United States Mint, a time when the production process was undergoing significant changes to meet the demands of a growing economy. During this period, the mint was focused on high-volume production, which usually means that individual coins rarely stand out as unique or valuable specimens. However, in the vast sea of billions of pennies minted that year, a few miraculous examples managed to escape the minting facility with qualities that defy the laws of standard production. To the untrained eye, a 1966 penny looks like any other Lincoln cent, featuring the stoic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the grand Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But for the expert numismatist, there are microscopic details that separate a common coin from a historical masterpiece that belongs in a museum-grade collection. What makes a coin truly valuable in today's market isn't just its age, but its state of preservation and the presence of rare minting anomalies that shouldn't exist. When we talk about the 1966 Lincoln cent, we are looking for a coin that has survived decades without a single scratch, fingerprint, or trace of oxidation on the copper surface. Most pennies from the 1960s have been circulated through millions of hands, becoming dull, brown, and worn down by the friction of daily commerce. A coin that retains its original red luster, the vibrant, fiery orange glow it had the second it was struck, is an absolute miracle of survival. Collectors call this full red status, and it is the primary factor that drives the price from a few cents into the thousands of dollars, provided the strike is sharp and the surfaces are flawless. Now let's talk about the specific auction results that have sent shockwaves through the hobby and redefined what we thought was possible for a modern penny. In highly competitive bidding environments, rare specimens of the 1966 penny have reached astronomical heights that most people find difficult to believe. While a standard penny is worth 1 cent, a specimen of unparalleled quality and rarity was recently valued and positioned in the market with an estimated auction potential reaching as high as $505,000. This figure represents the absolute pinnacle of coin grading, where a coin is certified as being in nearly perfect condition by professional grading services. When a coin hits this level of perfection, it ceases to be currency and becomes a blue-chip asset, much like a painting by a famous master or a rare piece of jewelry. You might be wondering how a simple penny can reach a valuation of $505,000 without violating any common sense or market logic. The answer lies in the concept of population rarity, which means that while billions of 1966 pennies were made, perhaps only 1 or 2 exist in a perfect, flawless grade. In the world of high-end auctions, billionaires and private investors compete fiercely to own the top pop or the finest known example of a specific year. When you have 2 wealthy collectors who both want the single best 1966 penny in existence, the price can escalate far beyond the metal value of the copper itself. This is why the $505,000 mark is a symbol of perfection, representing a coin that has been preserved in a vacuum-sealed environment since the day it was born. To understand why this specific 1966 coin is so sought after, we have to look at the technical aspects of the special mint sets produced during that era. Between 1965 and 1967, the U.S. Mint did not produce traditional proof sets, opting instead for special mint sets, which had a higher quality finish than circulation coins, but weren't quite proofs. A 1966 penny from one of these sets that exhibits deep cameo features where the fields are mirror-like and the portrait of Lincoln looks like frosted snow is incredibly rare. Finding a 1966 penny with these specific proof-like qualities is like finding a needle in a haystack the size of a mountain. These are the coins that collectors dream of finding because they represent a unique moment in American history when the mint was experimenting with new production techniques. Let's dispel some myths. Not every 1966 penny you find in your change is going to be worth a fortune, and it is important to have realistic expectations. The coins that reach the $505,000 valuation are verified by independent organizations like PCGS or NGC, which use high-powered microscopy to ensure there are no hidden defects. If your coin has scratches, stains, or signs of being dropped on the ground, it likely holds only its face value or a small premium for its copper content. However, the hunt is what makes this hobby so exciting for millions of people around the globe who check their change every single day. The possibility that a $500,000 treasure could be sitting in an old piggy bank or under a car seat is what keeps the spirit of numismatics alive and thriving in the modern age. If you happen to find a 1966 penny that looks exceptionally shiny, sharp, and brand new, there are several steps you should take to protect its potential value. First, never clean the coin, as using chemicals or cloths can create microscopic scratches that destroy its numismatic value and original mint luster. Instead, handle the coin only by its edges and place it in a soft PVC-free plastic holder to prevent any further environmental damage or oils from your skin from touching the surface. Many people have accidentally ruined a valuable coin by trying to make it look better with polish, effectively turning a potential treasure into a common piece of copper. Professional collectors value originality above all else, so keeping the coin in its natural state is the most important rule to follow. The story of the $505,000 1966 penny serves as a powerful reminder that value is often hidden in plain sight, and that history is literally in the palm of our hands. It challenges our perception of what is valuable and encourages us to pay closer attention to the small details of the world around us. Whether it's a rare error, a perfect strike, or a miracle of preservation, these coins are tiny time capsules that connect us to the year 1966 in a way that words cannot. As the market for rare collectibles continues to grow, the legend of the 1966 Lincoln cent will only get bigger, inspiring new generations of treasure hunters to keep their eyes peeled. It is a testament to the fact that even the humblest objects can become legendary if they are rare enough and if their story is told with the respect it deserves. Thank you for joining me on this fascinating journey through the history and the incredible valuation of one of America's most iconic coins. We have explored the technical perfection, the auction frenzy, and the specific reasons why a 1966 penny can reach the breathtaking price of $505,000 in the right circumstances. Remember, the world of coin collecting is filled with surprises, and you never know when you might stumble upon a piece of history that is worth much more than its weight in gold. Keep searching, keep learning, and always stay curious about the treasures that might be hiding in your own home. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1966 Lincoln cent, make sure to follow for more insights into the rare and valuable items that shape our world and shape our history. Thanks for watching.